Let's talk. I got a few things I want to talk about. A few topics. All these topics must be dissected down. This is why we must have conversations, because, you know, everybody has their own interpretation of what this means or what that means. But I feel like the more we have discussions, the more we can have a common ground, because you might say some things that might make me think a little differently than what I thought. I might say some things that might make you look a little differently. Look at things, should I say. Me look at things a little differently. You look at things a little differently than what you thought. This is why it's important to have discussions. And this is why people should be ashamed of themselves for trying to ridicule people who make videos about shit like this or have discussions about shit like this. And the sad part is, if you had status, they wouldn't try to blackball you. If you was a famous rapper or something that said something like this, like, you know, the same person who says I say weird shit about relationships was the same person. I've seen that same person give a high five to Slim Thug, right? Same person who says you talk about weird shit, all that weird shit about people, women, and men. Same person who said that gives Slim Thug a high five when he says this is the time of year you want to guard yourself and watch out for people and their energy and all that. I mean, it's just sickening, man. If you don't have a status, it's sickening, right? But everything must be defined, because we must talk to each other about everything, because if we don't, we'll never have common ground. And some things you say might make me think different. Some things I say might make you think different. You know what I'm saying? So it's important. But women have always been independent. I don't know why women today think that they're the only ones on earth that was independent at some time. I don't understand it. I really don't. And to add to all that, you still depend on people. You still depend on people, man. At the end of the day, everybody, even me, I'm almost always alone by myself, right? But even then, I still depend on people. I depend on a grocery store to put food in the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? You depend on your job to get contracts. Even if you was an independent person, because I know people love to do that one. I'm independent. I don't depend. I'm my own boss. You still depend on the customers. If the customers don't buy your product or whatever service or whatever you're doing, then what? You know, it's a pride thing. It's a big pride issue. And like I said, our grandmas, which I never knew my grandmas, but grandmas, they've been independent forever. It's like people, these females today act like the women back then wasn't independent. They may have been more independent because they had to deal with segregation, and they didn't have no Facebook or no social media to get on and find a simp to pay for their bills and shit. They didn't have that. Your grandma didn't have that. She had to go out and scratch. Your mom, your single parent mom, she had to go out and scratch. She didn't have the option of, you know, putting on something tight or showing her fucking body or feet or something. Now, it's just ridiculous, man. At the end of the day, man, I believe that it's more of an independent women hating men than men hating independent women. Because real men are not going to get mad at a woman who is successful. Maybe beta males, because they want to control women and they're fearful that this woman is doing better than me. She might leave me or something like that. But real women don't fear if a woman's going to leave him or not. He just accepts it for what it is. Also, real men uplift women. Real men want women to be at their best. Don't drink and drive, just hit me up. You got kids to take care of. Ain't no point you drinking and driving, just hit me up. I'll take you and your friends to the club. You know, versus a guy who gives no fuck about you at all. He not gonna do nothing like that. He just wanna fuck. He don't care if you drive to his house drunk, whatever. And he not gonna tell you no good. And guess what? They gravitate towards those type of guys. And you know why? It brings me to my other point. because they feel like if you are a man and you're actually trying to guide a woman and teach her some things, just like she could teach you some things, you're controlling. You know what I mean? This is what these women are going to say. Anytime and it turns them off because they want to be able to do whatever they want, which they can, you know what I mean? But why do you need a man for it then? I guess you don't need a man, do you? And no man's going to want you because you're out of control. It's like an out of control kid or something that just thinks they know everything. You can't tell them shit. Why would a man want a woman like that? Why would even a woman want a man that I'm the leader, I'm the man, you can't tell me shit? That makes no sense. The whole point of picking a solid woman is so she can have input on the things you're trying to do as a leader, as a man. Nobody's this girl just said to me that so I should just shut up and be quiet. No, nobody said that. If a man's saying that, that's a serious issue there. Real man that's good for you don't feel like that. Like, my wife better just shut up and be quiet because I'm a man. It don't make sense, man. If that's the type of guys you bickering about with when it comes to this independent stuff, then that just says it. The whole thing right there. That's the tell of the tape. You like the wrong type of guys. But when it comes to guys who are more open or more inclined to talking to you about certain things, now he's controlling. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't talk about blunts and dumb, belligerent drama all day. He's controlling, or he's boring. In your eyes. In your eyes. If he's not talking about controlling or whatever, or no, if he's not talking about some shit that actually means something in life, he's controlling. And Troy's right. He says it's teamwork. Independence is a mindset. And honestly, a relationship can't work without a woman being independent. So when they say that a man is scared of an independent woman, what men are they talking about? Because a smart man understands an independent woman actually loves herself, right? So in order for her to be happy with me and really love me, she would have to love herself first. So why would men, real men, smart men, intelligent men, be scared of that? No, you want to know what men don't like? It's not the fact that, it's not the fact that we don't like the fact that women want to do things and be great. And any man that has went down the path of trying to take care of a woman, like his fucking kid, will tell you that's not the way to go. Right? Even though a woman should be able to depend on me like that if she had to. But most men are not gravitating towards that. They want a woman that tries to do things for herself like a fucking adult does. This is what adults do, especially most women already have kids already. So why would any man in his right mind get with a woman who needs him if she got kids? Nah, you want to see that woman can take care of her kid or kids before you even step into that picture. That's common sense. But the real issue is not that. The real issue is they don't want men to tell them shit. The real issue is they think money makes them independent. But a lot of y'all grandmas didn't even make the money in the relationship. She didn't even work, but she still was an independent woman. She still took care of business as an adult. Just because you make money, it does not mean that you're an independent woman. Just like it doesn't mean that you're a man just because you make money. So just because you make money, it doesn't qualify you as an independent or grown woman. You just went to work and made some fucking money. You go to work, make money, and not take care of your kids. What about all that other shit that men want with a woman? See, that's the problem. Y'all want to tell men what they should desire in a woman. And half the time we don't even give a fuck about your money. Half the time we do not even care about your money. That's why a lot of y'all struggle. This is why a lot of independent women struggle with men, and the other ones you like, well, why they want the broke hoe? Because the broke hoe gets it. He gets it. I mean, she gets it. Or yeah, she gets it. A lot of y'all want to have power over men because you got a little bit of money. You know what I mean? But why is it that Beyonce Knowles got all that money and she still lets Jay-Z be the leader? I don't understand that shit. I will never understand it. So as a man, ask yourself, shit, Jay-Z got Beyonce and she let him lead. Why the fuck would I settle for this loudmouth chick right here that thinks she run everything? Why? Obviously, there's women out there that are independent that still get it. That look at men as men. The problem with a lot of independent women, they think a man's only a wallet. So now that I got the money, since men are just a wallet, I reduce men to a wallet, right? So now I got the money, men are nothing. The reason why they say they don't need a man is because only thing they think about when it comes to a man is providing, basically, a wallet, basically. But since I got the wallet, that means a man's nothing. And they feel that way because they don't understand all the other things that make up a man. Just like some men fail to realize that there's more to a woman than her pussy and her looks, right? There's way more to a woman. Go look at one of your grandmas. You don't really be thinking about your grandma's looks or pussy, right? But you think she a great ass woman, don't you? Now these women need to apply this shit when it comes to men. But they not, because they want the power. That's the truth. You know, and it's not all of them, but it's most of them. They want the power, and they want y'all to believe that, they want to brainwash y'all into believing that you're not fucking with us. You only mess with the women that get it, or the women that don't have as much money as me, because you just want to control them. But in reality, she wants to control you. In reality, she thinks her money makes her equal to you. Okay, then go out. Hey, there was somebody in our garage. You know what I'm saying? I just heard a gunshot in the garage. You equal to me? Then go out there. I'm standing here. You the independent woman, right? You know, you the independent woman. Hey, you buy me a dinner. Miss Independent, buy me the dinner. Go ahead. See, this is another thing I don't get. I'm independent, but I'm gonna shame men if they ask for 50-50. Wait a minute. You can't have it both ways. What do you want? It's like men can't win no matter what, but that's by design. If you're a man watching, they doing that by design. These women are not dumb. This is all game. It's all game. I want the power over you, and I want you to take care of me. That's the basic breakdown of this whole video when it comes to most independent women. And you're nothing but money anyway. All man good for is maybe sex and money anyway, right? Also, let's not forget I can hold around in peace now. I got money. I don't need a man for anything. So now I can sleep with any dick I want now. Really, it has made them hate us. Men don't. I never seen a man say, you know what, I hate a woman because she getting money, dog. I've never seen it in my life. I'm still waiting. But for y'all men, man, don't argue with women like this. They don't get it. You know, they don't understand what a real man is. They just think it's all about a wallet. So since they got money, you know, they think that we're nothing, and that's fine. We don't want to deal with women like that. Find women who actually understand what a real man is and understand that men have way more to offer than a fucking bill. Matter of fact, some of these so-called independent women should be gladly helping you pay 50-50, right? They independent. How are you independent, but then complain if a man says, I want 50-50? Not saying that I agree with it, but hey, I'm not every man. He might need 50-50. Maybe that's just how he feel. But it don't matter. The fact of the matter is, everybody independent out this motherfucker, right? So what's the problem? I don't understand. What's the problem with the 50-50? The issue with the 50-50 shit, to be real with y'all, since she thinks a man is just basically a wallet, once you pay that 50-50, I don't have to sleep with him really if I don't want to. I don't have to do shit. I don't have to be a woman to him because he requires me to pay 50-50. So as a man, I wouldn't even fuck with it at all. If she's not trying to be a man, see, the greatest thing a woman could give a man is her feminine energy and treatment. All men want to do is feel appreciated. How the fuck can I feel appreciated if you think I'm just a price tag, right? You think your money reduces me to nothing, basically. So how am I going, where's the appreciation at? There won't be none. Because really, most of them only appreciate money. That's why, AKA, I don't need a man. But a woman with money who understands everything about a man, notice she don't do that. Notice that shit. She still wants a man. Think about it long and hard, y'all. But, you know, I'm about to leave this shit alone, man, and be gone. Leave y'all alone for now, man. It's just a bunch of game, man. And this is all by design for them to, you know, it's kind of like that Jim Crow shit. own and all that shit. The problem is when it makes them hate men. Or the problem is when they think a man's only a wallet. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't... All right, I'm back. It does that shit every now and then. You know, it's double standards because just like they always tell us, one of the first things they say, like, I need more from a man than his money, blah, 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 right? Ain't that what they say all the time? You know how they be like, I want more from a man than his money, which is a game a lot of times. Not with all women, but a lot of women do mean this shit because you gotta be somebody they like. No, but all women want a man with money. Get the fuck out of here with the cap, man. It's a lie. Now, do all women want you just because you're money? That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I really feel sorry for these women because they not gonna get it. It's kind of like they got everything going for themselves, but they don't understand that their greatest gift that they can give to a man is their feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman, you can have everything as a man, but you feminine as fuck. Women ain't gonna want you. They'd rather deal with the bum who's masculine. But these women don't get that shit, man. They want us to like them for what they like or what they feel that we should like them for, and it just don't work that way. It just don't work that way, man. So let the money go to their heads and all that shit, and we'll just continue to deal with women who get it. Every man wants a woman. No man wants to feel like he with some girl that he got to fight and shit. This bitch an NFL linebacker in a female body. Like every day we fighting this shit. I mean, man, no man want that shit, man. The best thing you could bring to a man is peace, not your fucking money. Most men should be on their shit anyway. They getting their own money anyway. A lot of men don't even mind taking care of a woman and shit. Man, we don't want your fucking money. It's a fact. It's a fucking fact, man. But it'd be good if you get money because now we both can come together. We can get this much of a house or we can do these much things. If we got kids, they gonna get this much out of it. So it's not that we against the shit, but they think that that's their greatest asset. And they wrong. Their greatest asset is their feminine energy, dog. And if you're an NFL linebacker with a bunch of money, well, then we don't want you. We might fuck you or something. You know what I'm saying? Unless a man in a closet, I don't see how he finds that attractive. You know what I mean? You running around here harder than me. This bitch more gangster than me. Like, what the fuck? And you know what else they gonna say? You're weak. They gonna pull that one out too. I know y'all seen that one. You weak because you won't put up with my shit. Hey, listen. I had a girl just tell me earlier today. She said that they need a strong man to put up with their mouth, right? I'm an independent woman, so I need a strong man to put up with my mouth. Well, wait a minute. If you are an independent woman, how the fuck can you not control your mouth? Why do you need a man to help you control your mouth? That don't make sense. You see the game? It's all smoke and mirrors, man. This is why I tell all y'all men, when you deal with a woman outside the bedroom, when you're in the bedroom, yeah, think with your dick, right? But outside, you better think with your mind because they crafty as fuck, man. You know what I mean? And if you want the right woman, the only way you're gonna get her is through the mind. You have to use your brain and think logically. Like, man, this ain't adding up with this chick. She look good and all. She don't get it. And you know what else? They've been brainwashed so much, man. Like Nicki Minaj and all them. Nicki Minaj and them going home being feminine than a motherfucker to their boyfriends because they get it. But they got y'all believing I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier out this bitch. Nigga ain't gonna tell me this is a problem. No, what man wants that? I'm dead serious. What man wants it? Do you know how hard it is to be a man out this motherfucker? And you want me to come to you? You supposed to be my only piece, but I gotta come to you and argue and compete with you and this and that because you don't want to be a woman because you want to be the man of the house and shit. Go ahead. Go find a man that's willing to bow down to you like a bitch. And you're not going to be happy in the end. Because it's out of order. It's not natural. It's not natural for a woman to be running a man like that. It's just not natural. Get your money, man. Do you as a female. But, man, your greatest asset is your feminine energy. It ain't how much money you make. Us men don't give a fuck about that. It's more of looks and feminine energy. Those are the basic two things. Sex, of course. Everybody likes that, right? But the two things that a woman can get. And that's why you be like, why is he cheat on me with that ugly girl? Or that ugly, he left me for that ugly, because that ugly girl gets it. And she might not even be that ugly. You just probably think it in your mind. Because you don't see great things that woman do. Because you think being a woman, being great to a man, being a woman great to a man is all about looks and sex and I got money. And the reason why you think this is another thing. The reason why you think money makes you better than the next women and you think men want that is because you're applying it as if you are a man. Women want men who can provide more, not men wanting women. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times, here's the nail in the coffin. I'm going to leave y'all motherfuckers alone. That's why a lot of times a man will even think, man, she don't like me because I'm ugly or this or that. He's thinking from a man's mindset. Or here's another one. Women are lucky because they can fuck anybody they want, but they don't want. You're thinking from a man's mindset. A woman don't feel that way because she probably a lot of women want more than just sex from a man. So yeah, they could probably fuck anybody if they want. That don't mean they want to though. So really in reality, they really not luckier. You're just thinking that because as a man, it's harder for you to get the sex than it is for her. Well, for most men. Some of us don't struggle like that. Just saying, I'm not bragging and I'm just being honest. But anyways, man, I'm gonna leave y'all alone, man. Hopefully these women get it, man. I think the more that men are involved with their daughters, they'll get it. I think we hit a rough patch from my generation to where a lot of men was dead in jail and all that, and these daughters just grew up like G.I. Joe soldiers. But it's starting to turn around because men are starting to be in their daughters' lives, and the single mother shit, it ain't not gonna be able to have that effect like that no more. You know, the more these men are in these daughters' lives, the more these women are going to appreciate what a man is. And that's the problem. They don't appreciate men. They appreciate money. Period. It's about the fucking money. It's not about the man. That's why there's no respect if I got the money. I look good. I got the money. I can have any man I want. They ain't shit. And y'all, man, y'all keep dealing with these type of females. Not good for you, bro. Not good for you. Yeah, she might look good and all, but her sex probably trash. You know, she probably won't even give you head or nothing because oh my God, y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't get it, man. But they gonna flip it. You know, this video will be demonetized and called as, you know, bashing or he's weak or this or that. You know what I mean? Oh, he got with the white girl because of this, or he got with the black girl because of that, or this or that. It's just dumb shit, man. How about he got with that girl because that girl brings him peace? How about that one? Oh, I know why you don't want to bring men peace anymore. Because you dealt with the wrong ones in the past. And now you're scared to be that. You're scared. Now the other guys got to suffer for what them guys did to you. So I guess there's only one thing to do. Just date a woman. Since you want to be the man so fucking bad, date a woman. And let these other women out here who want to be women be with a man. And don't get mad and hate on them and call them weak. Because you fix it. You're his slave, girl. You got his bathwater ready when he come home from work. You're a slave, man. What the fuck ever, man. That'd be like me saying you're a simp, bro. Now, you are a simp if you with a woman that's with you just for the bag. You simping. But if you know that woman down for you, you ain't no simp because you take care of that chick, man. What the fuck wrong with dudes, man? But that's what women do, vice versa. The ones who can't get a man because they don't understand the energy of being a feminine woman. They don't understand the power of that. They think the power. Look, I'm leaving after this because I'm about to go somewhere. They think the power is in their vagina and in their looks, right? But it's really in their feminine energy. That's where they're at their strongest. All this masculine shit and all this look. All women got looks. All women got vaginas. But not all women have that feminine energy, especially when dealing with a man. Now, if you want to deal with women that way, be G.I. Joe all the fuck you want. But when you come in a man's presence, it ain't about shut up and be quiet. I never said that. Never said that. A woman could be a strong woman, but that energy, that feminine energy, if you ain't bringing that towards a man, then that's why he's not fucking with you. That's why he'd rather be with Felicia. I'd rather be with a 5 than a 10 G.I. Joe. that I gotta fight with, argue with every night. Give me that 5. Give me that 5. She looked just damn near just as good. Her sex probably better. She's more submissive. She understands me. She actually cares and gives a fuck about me, right? Come on, man. But they know this. So everything I've said in this video, women with game who are running game on men, they know everything I'm saying in this video. That's why they hate when I make the videos. Oh, some girl heard him, that's why he's doing it. Really, I'm just doing it to make people realize what the fuck's really going on out here. Because I love talking about what we all go through on a day-to-day basis in life. There might be a guy watching this video right now that never thought about some of the stuff I've said in this video. He's like, damn, he's right. Maybe I don't want that type of woman that I got to argue with every day and shit. Yeah, let me get one of these. Let me get that 7 and make that 7 a 10, because truth be told, that feminine energy is going to make a woman a 10 regardless of what she looks like. You know, you might not want her, but somebody going to want her, and she going to be a 10 to that guy. She's going to be a perfect woman to that guy, man, because of feminine energy. Just like a woman wants the masculine energy in a man. Why is it that women are able to pick a motherfucking bad boy, so-called bad boy, shooting and killing everybody because of the so-called masculine energy? You know what I mean? And the so-called good guy, he's weak and has no energy. But when you're a man, you wrong for that. You wrong for wanting feminine energy. It makes 0 sense. It's natural for a woman to want masculine men. It's natural for men to want feminine women. Now, they will fuck masculine women and G.I. Joe motherfuckers all day long. NFL linebackers, that's what I call them. They NFL linebackers, you know, in a fucking female's body. That's what they are. They've been taught to hate men and don't even realize it. Some of them tried to love men and men did it wrong, so now they hate men. Still, same thing. But men will always prioritize that feminine energy. However, some men don't know how to handle that. Once they get it, they abuse it, you know what I mean? Shit like that, and I get it. I understand why a woman could be hesitant to give that to a man. But that don't mean that you can lose it. You still can't lose it. You know, you can have everything in the world as a man, everything going for you. Packing, all that, but you coming around feminine and shit, and no woman gonna want that shit. You know what I'm saying? A woman's not gonna want that shit. The only women that will want a feminine man is a woman that wants power over a man. And that's another thing that they not telling y'all. A lot of these so-called independent women want control over men, so they pick the bums and shit. Notice most independent women are taking care of men. And where's the independent women that got their powerhouse couple Jay-Z shit? Where they at? You don't see it. You know what I mean? Because they don't get it, man. They want to be the man. They don't want to play their place as a woman. And that don't mean shut up and listen. That just means be a fucking woman. Feminine energy. When you outside in the workforce, you could be G.I. Joe. You're probably going to have to be. You're going to have to come hard outside in the world. But when you dealing with your man, dog, you need to pipe that shit down. They don't get it, though. They just don't get it. So you're presenting yourself to this man as an NFL linebacker instead of a queen. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, flip the shit vice versa. Yeah, I'm a man out getting money, blah, blah, blah. But then when I come home to you, I'm feminine and all like a little bitch. Your pussy gonna dry up, ain't it? You're not gonna like that. So, what makes you think us men should like that shit? Vice versa. The power is not in your fucking looks. Even though the looks get them men and all that. But what kind of men? Not a weak man. Not a man got shit going for himself. He's not gonna go for that. The men on the higher level are looking for feminine women. Not shut up and listen. Feminine women who respect you and want to play the role of a woman. That actually love a man and love being a woman. Most of these independent women have been doing this shit for so long, they feel like men now. And then when they come across a man, it's like they don't know how to play the place of a woman anymore. Or they don't know how to respect and view a man as a man now. Because they feel like that's them now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Hey, y'all gonna keep losing them. Y'all solid ass women when it comes to a lot of shit. But you got one thing fucked up, and that's that how you deal with that man. You gotta fix that shit. Or you're just gonna keep losing them to these other women that you call buckets and that you call bums and Felicia and all that. They're gonna keep taking your men. You know what I mean? Motherfucker got to beg a woman 3 months to get head. And this girl down the street willing to do whatever. And you wonder why. And I'm not saying it's excusable for a man to cheat or nothing. I'm just giving you reasons of why this shit might happen. You know what I'm saying? No different than a man playing a PlayStation all day and not going out and handle shit. You wonder why such and such fucking your girl down the street. Why she want him instead of you. It's the same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here, y'all.